Hey guys, MooJK here with another Alchemist Code video, or PSA I should say. So obviously if you've been playing this game for more than a few days or a week, you're going to start running out of Zeni, which is the gold currency up here. And that's useful for a lot of different reasons, but primarily it's going to be used to level up your skills. And skills can be really expensive. So getting up any skill from 1 to 20, which is the max, will cost you somewhere like 600, almost 630k, which is a lot. So even if you have millions of Zeni and you feel rich, it can go away really quickly if you're not constantly farming it in. So how do you farm it in? And this is kind of obvious to a lot of players, but hopefully that can show you some things that are not so obvious. So sometimes in the event quest list, you'll have a gold rush daily. We don't have it today, but even with the gold rush daily, you're only limited to 3 runs per difficulty level, which is pretty good. But I like to do a lot more than that. So what I do is I go to the key quest down here and I unlock the gold rush dungeon. And what this will do is it unlocks it for 30 minutes, and you have 30 minutes to basically do as many runs as quickly as possible, farm up as much Zeni or ingots as you can. And so when you do this, you want to make sure that you're going to have 30 minutes of relatively uninterrupted time. So, oh, and you also want to have a lot of AP saved up. So if you look up at the top, I have 586 AP saved up. Now this is actually not quite enough for me because I am able to clear it quickly enough that I need at least 600 to 700 AP. But I'm probably gonna go a little bit slower anyway, or do a little bit talking and everything. So maybe I'll waste some time doing that. Maybe 586 will be enough this time. So all right, so let's go ahead and unlock this. Before I do that, basically the focus of this video is not to just show you where these dungeons are, because most of you guys already know that stuff, but it's to kind of talk about how to optimize your farming. So I'm not gonna do the other difficulty levels here, but clear obviously the hardest one that you can. On auto battle, I can't imagine doing this manually over 30 minutes, but I'm gonna do the advanced. Maybe you have to be like kind of level 50 or above to do it comfortably. So what you want to do is you want to bring as many ranged heroes as you can, or like I have a ninja Yomi in there. She's not ranged per se, but she does have some range skills, and she has a lot of mobility to make up for it anyway. So I'm gonna bring this party in. I think the way that it's set right now is kind of the not optimal setup, so let me show you. I believe with this formation, they're gonna have 2 wasted moves in there, and as you do these runs every day over the course of the life of this game, you want to make sure that your runs are pretty optimized so that you're not wasting time or AP or the opportunity to get more. So far so good. What we're trying to do is aim for every turn to get a kill if possible, or just to clear it in the quickest amount of time. So we're 3 for 3. The most proper way to do this, I guess, would be to time it, but nobody's gonna do that, honestly. So what I do is I just count the number of moves that are wasted and try to reduce those with my formations. And it does go a little bit differently sometimes. There's a little bit of RNG, of course, but 80-90% of the runs will go pretty much exactly the same. This one's a little bit different, actually. I don't think I've had a single wasted move, which is very rare. Okay, that was a really efficient clear. I don't know if I was just talking and I missed it, but it looked like there were no wasted moves there. So let's try that again. And of course, I'm going to be doing this over 30 minutes, so I'm not going to record it all because that would be an incredibly long and boring video, but yeah, I'm going to try to do this over and over, use all my AP. I guess the best way to measure it would be how much AP can you waste in 30 minutes. So the more you can waste, the better it is. Now a little bit of that's gonna, how much Zeni you end up with is gonna depend on RNG, like how many gold ingots you get versus bronze and silver. But the more AP you can spend, that's going to be the more reliable measure of whether your formation is optimized or whether you're doing it very efficiently or not. This is going a lot differently than I remember it going yesterday. Oops. Oh, shoot, okay. Always do the double speed. I hate how it has to like reset to default every time. So you want to make sure every time you get in there, you click that double speed, because obviously in this kind of scenario, speed is super important. Yeah, I'm really hoping that's going to be like a quality of life update soon, where if you toggle that double speed on, it's always going to stay on, unless you turn it off. Okay, so that's the second one in a row where there were no wasted turns, so I think this is pretty much optimized. I must have left it from yesterday. But let's see what happens if let's just do a simple swap of the positions here. I just swapped my Anastasia and Yomi, and let's see what happens now. What I was hoping to show you actually was going to show you the less optimized version, where there were some more wasted turns, and then I was going to swap to the better optimized version, but I didn't quite remember where I had left it from yesterday. So again, double speed, don't ever forget that. It's a precious time that you're wasting. So yeah, I'm kind of like looking forward to the time when I'm not going to have to farm this one every day. I would like to farm some of the other things, but I still have some apples, and Zeni is something that I'm just constantly running out of because I'm still maxing out skills. I'm probably building up too many different characters all at the same time. I should probably focus on like my core group, or even my arena group, really, but I don't know. I just have this thing where like I have to make sure everything is covered. Okay, there we had one wasted turn. Okay, well, maybe it's because I leveled up some characters or something, but today's going a lot more efficiently than yesterday. Yesterday, this particular formation had 2 wasted turns, and then when I swapped the positions of Yomi and Anastasia, it went down to 1 wasted turn. But it looks like I'm pretty optimized now. I don't know, I think it's maybe Magnus that got a skill up, or he got a little bit stronger with the lion sword or blade or whatever, so maybe that's the difference. But yeah, it looks like it's going a lot smoother today. But anyway, you just want to play around with it. It's not just formations and positions, it's also the kind of characters you bring in. If you don't have a whole bunch of good ranged units, obviously you can bring in like a Logi with a holy blade, or sword, or whatever it's called. It's a pretty decent ranged attack, and he has a couple of them at the ready, so he's a pretty decent choice. Again, anybody with a really good mobility can kind of make up for the distance. But yeah, you want to just play around with different formations, different heroes, see what works best. And if you want to make like a whole squad that are ready to clear this level, it's a little bit hard to do that if you're trying to max out everybody all the way. So I would recommend trying to get everybody to at least like job level 9, because getting up to 9 is actually fairly simple overall, or it's not that bad. But going from 9 to 11 can be really painful. So if you don't have them already, get them all up to 9. Make it so that you have an efficient clearing squad, and then go at it. But yeah, anyway, that's the video. I don't know if I said anything that wasn't obvious or whatever, but just wanted to kind of show you how it goes. And best of luck with your farming. Hopefully you picked up a thing or two. But anyway, take care guys, and see you next time.